Philadelphia Catholics are preparing to welcome Archbishop-elect Nelson Perez next week as he wraps up his role as Archbishop of Cleveland.
It's a homecoming of sorts for Perez, who attended seminary here and held several priestly assignments in the diocese. Natasha Brown joins us with more on her one-on-one interview with the Archbishop. Natasha?
Well, Yuki and Jessica, Archbishop-elect Perez is very excited about coming back to Philadelphia. You could hear it in his voice. He has been gone for several years now and says he's looking forward to just coming back, talking and listening to priests and those in the Archdiocese. Archbishop-elect Nelson Perez is about to head back to Philadelphia, a city he knows all too well after spending 30 years here in seminary and ministry. We spoke with the bishop earlier as he prepares to leave Cleveland.
It's good to come home as well and be in the church that gave birth to me, in a sense, as a priest.
The Archbishop-elect plans to hit the ground running after his installation next week at the Basilica of Saints Peter and Paul. He says he wants to visit as many parishes and schools as possible. With just about 215 parishes in the Archdiocese of Philadelphia, it's an aggressive mission that will keep him very busy.
I've been away from there for 7.5 years, so lots of things have happened. I want to listen to people and to my brother priest, and what they envision that the Church of Philadelphia needs.
On the heels of our interview with the Archbishop-elect came word from the Vatican that Pope Francis has veered from an earlier plan to allow priests in the remote Amazon to marry due to a significant shortage of ordained priests there. Bishops in South America were encouraging consideration of the move, the Pope now asking people to pray about the issue. Archbishop-elect Perez gave us his reaction.
The Holy Father has spoken, right? And celibacy is a gift to the church, a gift to the priest, and a gift to the people of God. And so we welcome that also with great joy.
While Archbishop-elect Perez is excited about his homecoming to Philadelphia, he has one message to Catholics throughout the region.
Well, my call to them to be joyful and to be hopeful. It's my Episcopal motto, to be, is to trust and to hope and to be joyful.
I love that. Just to be joyful. It's simple as that. Archbishop-elect Perez's installation service is going to take place on Tuesday at the Cathedral Basilica of Saints Peter and Paul, right here in Philadelphia. He will officially begin his new role in a city he knows all too well.
Welcome.
Broadcasting that on CBSN.
That's right.
That's right.
We do it. Natasha, thank you so much.